Dave Farmer, Line Consultancy, and I want to try and address something that I'm getting asked an awful lot recently. Interest rates. We've seen an increase in base rate. Are we going to see another one? Should I fix rate my borrowing? Do I hang on to a variable rate? Wow, big questions. The answer is, it's up to you. Up to you what you do. Because there's no doubt that if you take a fixed rate, you're going to be paying more from now as to what you'd be paying on a variable rate. However, if you borrow on a fixed rate, the chances are you better borrow more money because most lenders will stress a variable rate. So actually, if you want to borrow a higher loan to value or a higher amount of money against a property finance, you'll probably find that fixed rates actually offer a greater benefit than just fixing the interest rate. Because you better borrow more money against the same asset and the same income. So decision as to whether to go fixed rate or variable rate is actually a much broader decision than just cost of finance. What do we think is going to happen with base rates? Well, let's be realistic about it. Changing a base rate now won't impact anything in the economy in terms of impacting on inflation for many, many months. There was a comment from an economist I read a while ago that said, look, a change in base rate now will probably have an impact 18 months down the line. So what you read about in the media regarding pressures on consumer prices, energy, food, etc., actually you're not going to stop those because they are necessary expenditure. And a change in base rate from 0.1 to 0.25 in monetary value is minor. And most people on variable rate mortgages aren't going to see a big impact on that. What it does though is it sets expectation. The Bank of England don't want surprises. They want to try and be open and honest with people so nothing comes as a shock. One rise now, a small rise, I think is a precursor to other rises in 2022. I don't think we're looking at drastic mega rises in interest rates because too many of the factors impacting on inflation just won't be easily influenced by base rates. And I don't think we can afford to limit consumer spending. We are going to see more interest rate rises. There you go. I've made my prediction. I'm not putting a timescale on it, but we are going to see those. Fixed rate or variable rate, it matters more than just the cost of finance. Please, 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 if you are borrowing for property or borrowing commercially and you've got a choice between a fixed or a variable rate, talk to us because we'll explain both sides of it to you and then it's your decision. But it's a decision that goes beyond just cost of finance. Any questions with it, let me know. It's not a black and white answer because everyone sees the world differently and that's what makes it such a rich place. Any questions of interest rates, get in touch. We'll talk you through it. If you're not sure what to do, we'll tell you both sides of it and then you've got an informed decision to make. You know who we are, get in touch and I'll catch you again very soon.